Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining us. We're super excited to have one of our members. He is a physician. He's going to talk to you all about his practice and his involvement with the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce as one of our corporate partners. Joining us today, Daniel Garcia. Dr. Daniel Garcia, he's interventional cardiology, structural heart disease, peripheral vascular disease, Garcia, heart and vascular. Dr. Garcia, thank you so much for joining us today. Such an important topic, and we're so glad that you're one of our corporate partners. So thanks for that.
Oh, thank you for having me. As always, a pleasure to be talking to you, Laura. I think the Hispanic community in Houston is one of the most important communities we can find, and being part of this means a lot to me, not just to me, but my team and to my practice.
Well, so let's start with that. How long have you been practicing, Dr. Garcia?
I've been practicing for 12 years.
Very nice. And where are you from originally? How long have you been in Houston?
So I'm originally from Brazil, and I was blessed enough to move to America about 20 years ago to complete medical school, University of Miami, do my medical training there, residency, and then got me put in Louisiana, in New Orleans, to do my all cardiology and vascular training. And after that, I was shipped away to Houston, Texas, what I felt was my actually promised land.
Yeah.
Because the minute I landed here, Laura, and I started seeing patients, one thing I noticed, the biggest challenge for any patient here in the United States, especially here in Houston, is not the
Yeah.
fear of like dying from a heart attack. It's not the fear of having high blood pressure or losing the next relative. The fear of not being understood, the not being comprehended in their native tongue. And this is the major problem we face here in Houston because there's a big shortage of Hispanic speaking doctors here in Houston. So once you can deliver that kind of treatment, when you make the connection right away, looking the patient's face and connecting with the cultural background and speaking in Spanish, where there's a native tongue, that makes a huge difference. And they understand the treatment, they will follow your instructions, and they will feel much more taken care of.
And that is so important, especially because Houston is an international city, as you well know, and you described it right, Houston being the promised land. And so from your perspective, tell us a little bit about what you believe, in addition to the language and the culture, what are some of the things that you want people who are watching to know about your services?
Well, we are here as a Latin community, and we're here to serve, the greater Hispanic population of Houston. So again, we actually consider trilingual practice. We speak English, we speak Spanish, and we speak Portuguese as well. And the treatment is made by me, offered by everybody else in our practice. And most importantly, you call us and we will take care of you the same day.
Excellent. And that is one of the things that's so critically important in a big city is access. We know that even though we have the medical center, we have such great physicians in our city, sometimes getting access and getting a person on the line. We've called your office many times to schedule things, and someone always answers the phone. And so that
Right.
customer service, that making people feel comfortable, all of that is so important. What else would you like to share with the audience?
I'd like to mention importantly, that despite treating, vascular disease, cardiovascular disease, which means the heart and also the whole body circulation, including varicose veins, including circulation around the legs, we're here to make sure that you're going to be understood and taken care of. We're going to speak the same language that you speak. And once you leave our office, you understand your treatment plan. You understand why you're taking these medications, what happened to you in the hospital, and why your doctor telling you to do those things. Because we care about you more than anything else, and we understand you more than anybody else because we speak your language.
Tell me where your offices are located.
Our office is located here in central part of Houston, close to the Heights area in Oak Forest, between Oak Forest and Heights, off of 610.
And one of the things that you talk about is the fact that the healthcare system is broken. You offer
Hmm.
mentorship, you train, you coach, you're trying to bring a lot of different groups and people together. What are some of the things that you feel would be important in fixing this problem?
I think the most important thing here, Laura, is for you to understand your potential and how you can apply this towards the community. A lot of people they get sidetracked because they try to work in a place that is not meant for them to be. I give a personal example. When I work in Louisiana, there was some cultural challenge about my Hispanic background. And God made me to come here to Houston, where I was here treated as a king. The minute I step into the hospital, patients like me because I could speak Spanish. I don't think that would make a difference, but by the day I was in the hospital, they understood that. And from now on, I took off my practice and I became the largest Hispanic community practice oriented in Houston for the Latino population.
Well, we thank you for that, Doctor, and we appreciate your engagement with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Before we close the interview, is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience?
I feel like culture can be challenging in some places, but here in Houston, everybody's welcome, despite they coming from different places. And most importantly, being Hispanic, it's a proud to say that we serve all the population here, and we love to have you here in our office. Call us now at 713-244-4134. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Dr. Garcia. We appreciate it. Please visit his website. Please visit their offices, Dr. Daniel Garcia. Have a great day. Please visit the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce website for more details and more information. We'll see you very soon.